What's up, guys? nethervvoid here with more DungeCraft Season 4, Episode 39, one episode away from the Episode 40 download. As you can see, I'm in my base here. Just going to hook up this this glowstone thing that we made. Actually, I want to do it out one more. I don't think I can. I can't. Do I really care if it shows? Probably. I didn't even think of that. I wonder how I'm going to do this. Let's just get, I don't know, that looks good. How the heck am I going to do this? So I'm actually going to be working on AE system, and this is not going to go well. This is not really going to work. Well, it's going to show. I don't really care. I mean, I do. I don't want it to show, but it's going to show. So, whatever. Let's see. I want to do this, right? Oop. That's not what I want. I want that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is hook up that last bus I have to this ender chest here, and there it is. Cool. And then I want to show you some stuff I've been doing on the beautification project upstairs. You probably don't know what that is, and this is going to hook up incorrectly. Am I going to be able to open this now? Yes, cool. So let's hook up this chest here with this sign. Can I hook the sign there? I thought I could. Nope, it's not hooking. It's not working. Alright, hold on. Let me turn this. Maybe this could be the culprit, but I don't think so. Is that it? How come this just works? Let's do this. Maybe I need to do this. Okay. Now I guess glowstone. That's definitely not right. Oh my god, come on. Hey, glowstone, where? I don't know, just up here somewhere. Those worked. I wonder why this isn't working. I'm right-clicking with the sign. That is so weird. Oh, it's because that's there. Boom. Oh, nope. Shift-click. Yeah, there it went. Glowstone. So I need to move those. That's all I need to do. Okay, cool. So solve that riddle. Let's move it, I don't know, here. That's probably fine. So there's the glowstone chest. It's not really producing anything yet because technically we don't have any demonic bees, so it won't be producing for a while. So let me show you something that I did on the beautification project. So this looks pretty normal, right? But, dun 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 dun, it's got a fountain. It's got some lighting because there was really no lighting up here. It looks pretty crappy. Pretty sweet, huh? I was thinking about putting 4 of them, but I think it's going to take up too much space and kind of take away the epicness of it. So I'm also cutting this out. I'm thinking of a roadway system. How am I going to do the roadway? And I'm going to put a gate here eventually and stuff. Actually, the gate would have to be here. Unless I did a cross beam. I probably could do that. Anyway, there's another thing I did up here. Something to know. So I put... These are half slabs. Because check it out. It's only one full slab, right? Wood on that side. Carpet on this side. Half slabs from Red Power. Again, something I'll be missing in Season 5, I'm sure. So this looks normal, right? Except all these are half slabs, because check it out, with that fire underneath here, it was burning up the wool. But half slabs are not wool. They are something else. So, pretty cool. Got my bed up here now. I'm going to probably start adding some furniture. It's real simple, like, I don't know, what was the one? Couch? Oh no, that's not it. Sofa? Yeah, there are different pieces you can get. It's kind of cool that they're red. I don't know if that's... It's really some wool and stuff, and wool and some wood, so I'm not sure if it's the type of wool you use or what that determines the color, but anyway, pretty cool stuff. Been working on this while I've been watching Jericho. So now it's time to get into the ME system. Let's get back to what we were doing before and get this thing all fixed up. So what we need is a couple of those drives. I already made one. Let's make one more of those 4K drives. So we're going to go storage, like that. And I know how to make these actually, so let's just do this. We're out of redstone. Okay. Let's get some. Do we have any in here? We don't. Again, it will be nice when I don't have to go back and forth. But for now, I do. Let's get 2 stacks. We go through this pretty quick. Right? So, with this extra drive, or this extra storage piece, this should make this process a lot easier. I'm also going to be making a block right after this that's going to help me kind of separate out which drives are going to do what, you know, because, you know, I don't want, like, if I want to have certain, oh no, glasses on the top. If I want to have certain drives containing things that I don't think I'm going to have a lot of stacks of, I need to make sure that goes in these smaller drives, right? Because my larger drives I want for like iron and I don't know, whatever else I'm going to have multiple stacks of. So, okay, we've got 4 drives now, 2 of the smaller ones, and then 2 of the really gigantor ones. Stuff's still coming in, cool. I also changed up this interface a little bit because it was having a hard time. The interface itself was having a hard time keeping up, and the system kind of slowed down, and I had to shut the quarry, or slow the quarry way down, because every piece was coming in individually, and it was overloading the system. The system was blinking. It wasn't able to handle it. The mod pack wasn't, or the mod wasn't able to handle it. So what this does is it actually bunches up a bunch of it. Like you'll see them come in 2 or 3 at a time, or even 6 or something, and then this this import bus, which we haven't talked about yet, but I'll be talking about it in a little bit, pulls it in by stacks. And there's no filter, so it pulls anything out of that chest, but it pulls it has its own set of pulses that pulls a stack in at a time. So that way now my ME system can keep up. So we've got the pattern encoder over here. We're going to be adding another item to our little list of stuff here. It's called the MEIO port. And what this is going to allow us to do, actually we're a little ahead of ourselves. We're a little, let's see, I'm going to have to hook this up to the system, right? So let's do ME, what's this thing called? Formatter. Format, right? Maybe it's just a formatter? Here it is. ME pre-formatter. Okay, well it doesn't say that from what I was looking at. So ME pre-formatter, what this is going to allow us to do is lock those disks to a certain set of items. So that way, you know, the items you'll only really ever have a stack of or something will come in, you know, will be locked to that certain disk, and you won't have issues like we were talking about. So let's just do this. Now, somebody said if you, like, shift-click this X, or this? No. Is it right-click? No? No, that didn't do it either. No. Shift-click the X? I'm not seeing it. Anyway, it's not working. Okay, so maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let me know if I'm doing that wrong. Somebody said that if you shift click it or you do something like that, then you'll it'll auto put the stuff in there for you. Okay, so we got conversion matrix, glass, again, tons of iron because these mods try to work solo as well. ME pre-formatter. Now this I think does not hook up to the system. It does not require power as far as I know. It can be solo. So we're going to put it there. So you can also name your disks. Let's get one of these disks out and we'll start working on it here. I don't know. Let's look at one of these other disks and see what it's got going. Actually, we can't really pull it out while we got the quarry running. Let's go stop the quarry. Let's put an end to that sucker right now. Let's just pull those cells off, which they need to be recharged anyway. Alright, and then what we'll do when it totally shuts down is we'll pull the disks out, because we can't really pull them out while the system is running, right? While it's pulling stuff in. So let's get these suckers on the old charging system here. And there we go. Okay, they can charge while we mess around. Once this thing stops pulling stuff in, which it should be pretty quick, it runs out of power fairly quickly. And I think that's it. No, a little bit more coming in. We can pull these discs out. Now, I don't think these have anything on them. Does this? No, it doesn't. Okay, there we go. So I need to find also a way that if stuff comes in I don't want to keep, how do I trash it without actually filtering it before it comes in the system? That's something else I'm going to have to work on. Okay, it looks like it's done. So let's pull out this main drive here. There's got to be some stuff on this drive that I don't want on there, right? Actually, for that operation, I'm going to make that MEIO. Oh, no, that's what I was going to do. Okay, now I remember what I was doing. So let's put that in there. Oh, you can't just see what's in there? Let's do that MEIO thing. That's, oh, wow, 2 ME drives to create that? Holy crap, and now I can't get out. Okay, so let's do that, I guess. 2 ME drives. Wow, that seems fairly ridiculous. Let's see. We probably should pull out some crystal before we do this. Let's do, I told you I do that every time. There's X. Crystal, I don't know, another 32 should do it. Interesting that takes 2. I didn't think that would be such a big operation, but apparently it is. Okay, so 2 ME drives. What's an ME drive? Okay, 2 chipsets, a chest, which I don't think we have any chests. Let's get a couple of those. There we go. Oh, wait. Yeah, 2 chests because we need... Yeah, okay, it's 1 chest apiece. Okay, cool. So let's do this. Let's put it on there. No, we don't want that. Let's do that. So 2 chests. 2 chip sets. Gonna have to start making some of those. I do need to find a way to automate those. I'm thinking of... I know a cool way to do it, but we'll have to wait and see. So 2 drives. And then we got cable. That's easy enough. Another redstone chipset. Man, they're really burning through those again. Not as much as that huge drive did. I mean, it burns tons, but this is still pretty expensive. MEIO port. Now, I think this does have to be hooked up to the system. So we're going to come in here and figure out a place to hook it up. I really want to hook it up right here. Why don't we do this? I think this will hook it up to the system. Because what you do is you transfer items from disk to the system. So let's look at... is it hooked up? Always active. Operation mode. Move to output when empty. Move to output when work is done. Move to output when full. Transfer from disk onto the system. Okay, let's put the disk in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't put the whole thing in there. I thought you could look at what was in there. I guess you have to use the chest for that. Let's just put it in the chest. Okay, so this way we can pick out what we want to format on this thing. Like diamonds can probably go on this little drive because I'm never going to have more than 4 stacks. Well, that's not necessarily true. Let's see. This can come out. Let's see, what else? Things I only need 4 stacks of. Well, really nothing on this drive. This stuff looks fine. It's stuff I'm quarrying or these huge, like... Well, blaze rods, we can take this stuff out. Because we now have it as part of the system. So let's take these out. Probably should do that off camera. Where can I dump these? Because I didn't think this through. Again, not thinking things through. Yeah, not... what did I just dump? Cobble? That's fine for now. And, man. I thought this might be easier than it is right now. This looks pretty good. Might like four sets of slime balls? No, that's probably something I'd have more than that. So that's not it apparently. Let's look at this. Let's look at what's on here. This might be something where I'm like, oh, a piece of bread? This is stuff I don't even want in the system. Buckets? Heads? Yeah, I don't even want this stuff in there. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to sort that out, to not allow it in. Oh, you know what I can do? I wonder if I can make a hookup that only allows stuff that's already in the system to come in. And then everything else will just get pumped out, like into the garbage. That would be really cool. Why would quartz dust be in here? It's already in the other one. So is quartz, isn't it? And what's blank oh, I already made one of those, that's why. Okay, so again, this stuff's coming in here. That's not what I want in there. See, I want to just put that one drive as the quarry drive, right? So I'm going to make this the quarry drive. Oh, that's because I was pulling it out. So let's pull this stuff out. Let's empty this whole thing if we can, which means I'm probably going to have to put this drive back in and this other drive. So let's see. 42 out of 63. Let's pull it out first. Let's get rid of some of this stupid stuff like this can come out. This crap. All this junk I'm never going to use. The stuff that's just going to get destroyed. Cocoa beans. I mean, all this random stuff I got out of that chest. It would be really nice if you could just not hit those chests and just say forget it. I guess I do have some quartz just in case, right? I'll take that out. This can come out. Rubber, yeah, we don't need any saplings in there. That looks decent. Rubber wood can probably come out too. Let's just throw these in the trash. I don't need any of this stuff. So we've pulled that stuff out because that basically just takes up space. It takes up quite a lot of space too. So be careful what you throw in there because this stuff is going to delete and you're never going to get it back. Alright. Now let's dump this drive. Let's put that one back in. Like that. Okay, cool. Now we can dump this drive onto there. So it's going to suck the stuff out and put it all on the other drives. Hopefully it will fit. And it does. Good. So now this thing's empty and I can put stuff on it, right? I can format it. So let's do that. Let's put it in the formatter. We're going to call this quarry. Okay. And then, yes, it will stay in. Good. Because let's go get stuff out. Now this thing's packed up. It's full of junk. So let's say we want this, you know, we're going to want that. So you have to pretty much pull out everything you want it to be on there. And then it'll actually kind of sort the items the way you want them. But this is going to take a long time. So I'll just do it with a couple. And you can see how that works. Actually, I'm going to have to do it with all of them. I'll be right back. I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to kind of set this thing up for all the different things I want to be on that drive only by itself. This will ensure that my quarry drive has the space it needs to, you know, go through a quarry and it's not going to fill up. And then I'll think also while I'm off camera on how I can get the system to reject the crap that I don't want to store. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is my quarry. It took forever to set this thing up, but this is what I expect to get when I run a quarry. I'm sure there are other things I could possibly get, like, you know, like I hit a dungeon or something like that, but hopefully I'm going to be filtering that stuff out. So let's push format. I got the name quarry. We're going to format this sucker. I wish I would have left it the way it was. Oh, well, that's fine. So it's formatted, pre-formatted. It says this is a quarry. You can see the name on there. Let's go pop it in, and actually what we're going to do, I have all my disks in here, and then what I'm going to do with it is put it in, let's see, transfer data to storage cell. So let's do that. Okay, so it's sucking up all the items that it's pre-formatted to take, and it's pulling it all out of that other large disk. So 38,000, that's not too bad. Let's put it back in the chest and see what it's done here. Boom! That is really cool. I'm kind of thinking if I pull it out, it's gonna rearrange this. I hope not. Will it? Yeah, it will. That's a bummer. I like when it's pre-formatted so I know where it's supposed to be. I don't know. Let's do that again just because I'm really anal about the direction it's formatted. It would be nice so that when you look in the disk and see, you know, like what it has, you know, and you can just look in the same spot. I don't know. So we'll do it again. This could be sucking up tons of power. I'm not really sure. Our quarry's not running right now, so it doesn't really matter. Hurry up, dude. Alright, good. Alright, let's look at it again. It should format it the way I had it. Yeah, there we go. So you just have to be careful not to pull the whole stack out. Like, you know, pull a half like that or something. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. So that's my quarry disk. I'm going to pop it in my drive. And there's still some items in here and a few items in here. So now what I'm going to do, okay, glass and stuff. I should make one of these, okay, like one of these is going to be like wood, and blaze rods we don't really need. We can put those in the chest. Now that those things are hooked up, it's like we don't need all this extra stuff like clogging our system up. We have a whole chest full of them, and it'll perpetuate, right, if we pull stuff out, and it's actually hooked to our system. The arrows I'll leave, but like we don't need bones. I mean, that stuff can come out of here. I don't know why I threw away tons of wood and stuff too because we didn't need it in the system. So let's see, what else can we take out of here? So this is the kind of stuff I was thinking should be in one of these smaller drives, like basalt and red rock. I don't need tons of that stuff, but I want to keep like mossy, crackstone. This is kind of like decorative blocks. That's what this one could be. But that's really good. I think I want that to be this smaller drive here. What do we have on the ice? And all this other junk. Let's empty this thing into the system, but to do that, we're going to have to, let's see, if we take this out, let's see if it'll even do that. Will it dump? It did. Where the heck did it go? Because it can't go in this. Where did it go? This is, nope, it's not in there. That's odd. It has no place to go. I don't know where it went. Maybe it's inside this. Weird. Let's see. Let's put that in there. What did it pull out? Probably everything. Yeah, okay. Well, that's not where the ice went. That's really strange. The ice just took off. I don't even know where it is now. It can't be in there. Is it in here? No. Where is it? Nothing else is hooked up. There's no, that's just stuff. That's weird. Let's clear that. We don't need two of those. That's weird. I don't know where that went. Move to output when empty. Oh, it cleared it! It deleted it! Well, crap. I guess we'll make more ice eventually, I guess. And glass. We didn't really need the glass. We have enough glass, right? So that's what you have to be careful of. Don't do that if you don't want to do it. Let's put 8,000. I don't know if this will do it, but we're going to try it. We'll put these 2 drives back in. This is going to be the weird part, is how do you empty a drive like this large of a drive without putting junk on the wrong disk here? Alright, let's do this. Let's do... See, it's just going to empty it. It's not going to stop. I think 81. Wow, that's... Okay, it'll barely do it. I think this is barely going to do it. Okay, so it cleared this. That's fine. And it should be all on this stuff. And it is deleted. Where did it go? It's deleting stuff. Well, it's a good thing I didn't do that with my diamonds. I did do it with diamonds. No, I didn't. They're all on that other disk. Alright, well, maybe it all fit on here. I see all my stuff. That's interesting. It said 8,100. That is so weird. Huh. Well, let's take out the stuff I don't want on here. Oh, wait, we gotta format it, right? So we should have an empty drive in here. We do. Let's go format this drive to be the drive that I want, like, you know, what's that called? Like special building blocks and stuff. So, like mossy stone, mossy cobble, whatever that is. We're going to have an extra drive when we're done, I think. That's kind of cool. Probably going to need it for, like, the quarry, because this other stuff is, like, pointless. So, these are just all the stuff I use decoratively, or, like, quicksands, like, you know, I need it for a special project or something. I don't really need rubber, wood, or oak. I probably could put the woods on here too, couldn't I? That's pretty simple. You know, stuff like jungle and all that, because that's not something I have in my wood box there. So we're going to put this as decorative blocks, but 4 stacks? I could easily see it being more than 4 stacks. Decorative blocks. Decorative blocks. Okay. So, yeah, we're not done yet. So let's reload that into here. Is that everything? Apparently it is. Okay, so that looks like it. I'll probably put jungle wood in here too. Just because I think it's valuable to have. I know I want a few pieces of those in case I want to grow some cocoa or something. The apples, that's going to have to be on a different drive. See, this isn't going to work. Because this should have a lot more stuff than that. Probably doesn't really matter. Odds and ends? I don't know what to call this. Let's call it raw, which is stuff that comes right out of the ground, I guess, or is just, you know, cooked one time or something. So we could put, like, slime balls, apples, that could be good stuff to put in there. Iron ingots and stuff is going to be on a different drive. That's probably going to be on a larger drive. But let's put this stuff in here. I could have swore this was called raw, but I guess not. Let's format that sucker. Good. And I think that's it. Sticks and stuff is going to be like on a crafted one, which I don't need one of these super huge ones. I just need more of these smaller drives. Alright, so let's pull that sucker out. We're going to clear this off, and I should be able to pull all that stuff in from this other drive. And this doesn't have anything on it. Let's just leave it in there in case I get stupid again. Alright, so we're going to pull everything onto this drive. It's a pretty small amount of stuff. That's weird. Oh, that has like sticks and junk, doesn't it? Yeah, so I'm going to keep doing this kind of stuff. Ooh, yeah, craftables and stuff. See, I'm going to have a bunch of different drives, especially if I want to make sure that stuff can't come in that's not supposed to be there. That means all my drives are going to have to be formatted. So what I'm going to do, let's pull all my unformatted drives out. Now I have 2 formatted drives, and let's stick stuff in there that I know, like I know slime balls will go in. Let's put the slime ball in. Yep, it got taken in. So I know hardened glass is not. Actually, spruce wood's not. Let's put spruce wood. It took it in anyway. Where is it putting this stuff? Can't be in here. Well, I guess that's technically connected. Yeah, it's... Oh, well, let's take that out. Let's try that again. So it was connected to something. So let's say it's not. It still took it. It can't put it on any of these things. Where did it go? Let's look at wood. It's in here. Where could it possibly be? That's the part I don't understand. Did it put it in one of these other chests? It probably did. Let's look. Yeah. So that's not going to work at all. It's going to fill up this other stuff. It took all the apples out too, which is fine. So that's not going to work. What I was thinking was going to work is not going to work. I wonder how I can prevent that from happening. I'm going to have to filter. I thought I wasn't going to have to, but apparently I'm going to have to. Maybe what I can do is have stuff, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I'll have to figure that out in some other area, some off-camera thing. I think maybe I only have to format my large drives. Everything else I can just stick a bunch of them in there and it'll just do it itself. So I'm going to clear the formatting on this. Let's see if I can clear the formatting. Not really. Maybe if I take it out or something? Let's do this. Let's put all this stuff in the system. And then let me just break this and reformat it, or break it and redo it. Let's see if I can. Wait a minute. Let's try this. Let's clear this. And no, it's still saying format. I think I'm gonna have to break it. Let's try that. All right, now let's rebuild it. Maybe that will work. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that those chests that I've connected, yeah, there we go. Now it's not formatted again. Can act as basically a place to put stuff, because that's not really what I want at all. And this guy, I'm gonna have to format this guy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be, maybe I'll need 2 quarry areas or something. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set all that stuff up. I showed you two new blocks and kind of how they work. We're running out of time a little bit. What did I want to do next? That was kind of the main thing I wanted to do. Probably create some more drives and stick them in there. Oh, I wanted to do some formatting. Let's create some more plans here. Let's clear this out. Not that it matters, but there we go. And again, these blaze rods are going to end up not in that chest, but on a drive somewhere. It's another reason why I want to have all formatted drives. Maybe I'll have like a junk chest where everything that's not able to be in a drive gets placed in that junk chest. And then I'll have some other way where my system sucks in items from my other chests, because I don't want to have those other chests connected to the system. It's going to mess up the system. So ME, blank pattern, let's craft a few more of those. Let's craft, I don't know, 5 more of those. And they're already done. So cool, we got 6. So what I want to make, and you've already seen one of them, is the import bus. Let's make sure I'm doing this correct. Yeah, export bus actually. It's something you haven't seen. You've only seen the import bus. So we're going to make another ME interface. Let's do ME interface first. That's something we can teach it. Let's make conversion matrix. So we're going to need redstone golden chipsets. We have the rest of this in there, but we don't have all the iron in there. Let's dump all of our iron in here. We don't have tons of it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to we need glass. I think we killed all our glass. So let's go get some more. Let's start with, I don't know, 4 stacks. What else are we going to need? Cabling and redstone or something like that? Oh, chipsets. So let's pull out the remaining chipsets we have. We're going to start converting our crafting of this stuff over to this system right here. So they're in there. Everything's in there. Now let's craft up this pattern. Let's see. So we're going to need a chipset, right? We're going to need a chipset, some glass. We only need, remember, we only need 1 because we're just going to create this pattern, remember? Because the pattern is going to be for conversion matrix. So we need quartz and iron and redstone. Oh, I don't need glass yet. Quartz and iron. Let's see. Delete. Where's my delete key? It's right there. I don't really like having to type stuff in. It's not really my preferred way of doing this, but whatever. Iron and redstone, because that's going to happen, right? Redstone. Let's see. Not much of a typer when I'm playing Minecraft. Okay, so let's do, and this is a little bit out of order, kind of, as far as where these blocks are set up. So I think it goes like this, like that, redstone, and iron? Nope, I think I have this messed up. I think it's opposite. 4 iron and 2 redstone. Let's see. Yep. So there's our conversion matrix. It's going to be used for a lot of these ME patterns. Encode that sucker, and let's bring it in. Let's put it in there. Again, shift. Yep, we have it. Okay, cool. So now let's make, what's the next part? ME interface. Okay, that requires a conversion matrix. Now we need an ME cable plan. No, we don't need that. Now we need quartz fiber plan. So you can see how this is going to get really complicated. So there's the glass. Let's get some quartz, dust. Let's just keep all this stuff in the inventory. It's kind of pointless to move it around. Let's do this though. Let's dump this chunk. Let's dump, I don't know, I'm not needing any of this stuff at the moment. Let's dump all that, all that. Let's dump that. There we go. This is looking a lot better. Okay, cool. So glass and quartz dust. Let's see. And then we got to make the actual cable. This just gets us the, whatever that fiber is, quartz fiber. Encode that. And put it in there again. So you can see this is going to take forever. But at least now that I'm showing you how to do it and what I'm doing, I can do a lot of this stuff off camera. So are we at the interface yet? No, we're at the cable, which is redstone and then quartz fiber. So we actually need to make some of the quartz fiber. Oops. So let's craft up some of that stuff. So quartz fiber, let's craft a piece. One, that's fine. So let's pull that sucker out. There we go. So quartz, redstone, and quartz fiber. Boom. Let's encode that. Boom. Okay, we're good. Come on. Alright, put that in there. Cool. Okay, now we're getting closer to the interface. Again, this is just all the subcomponents. It's kind of interesting that it takes this many things. We have cable on us, I think. Let's get some conversion matrix. So conversion, we need to craft at least one of those to put in our inventory here. Okay. We're going to need to craft up some more of those blank plans pretty soon, which means I really need to get that glowstone production going. How'd that work? Okay, glass, 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 iron. Okay, I got it. So this goes in the middle. Then we don't have a cable. Let's just craft up a batch of cables. There we go again. Cable. Okay, that'll do. Oh, we do have cables in there. Put them in there already. Alright, cool. So cable, this guy, iron, I believe. I think I already got it wrong. Yeah, glass, then iron. Okay. Alright, and then glass. I really just want to make a couple of buses. This is going to help us for the next one, the import and export, because I want to make something that will process my iron. I might not get to it this episode, but at least I'm going to get to having these import buses and I can start using them in places. So now we need interface, right? We need to craft one of those. Cool. So what it's doing is now that we have subcomponents in there, it's crafting the subcomponents for us. You can't even tell it's doing it, which is pretty cool. So we're ready. We need a piston plan. That's easy enough. Let's see. We need, what is it? Iron, cobble, which we have cobble in there, and wood, which we don't have. We need a wood plan. That's what we need. So let's craft up a wood plan. Let's see. We don't have any wood on us, do we? Should be able to pull some out of here. Let's see. So wood. Again, this is, you gotta. It's just gonna be one of those things you have to do. All right. So crafting a plan for wood. Are you kidding? Yes. I mean, no, I'm not kidding. He has to get this serious. So now I can make wood planks. Cool. Good. Now from wood planks, what else is needed? Let's see. It's got everything else. Cobble. Okay, yeah, we've got all that stuff. So let's make a piston plan. I think we're running out of these. Let's make one more of these. What is it? What is it? ME something? ME. Yeah, let's craft one more of these. Let's craft 5 more. This is probably going to use up a lot of our glowstone, but that's fine. Okay, now we got the piston, and I think we're going to be ready after that, because that should be it. So pistons like this, right? And then wood on top, which we don't have any. There we go. Which means we've got to do this all over again. Well, we don't need 4. Okay, I don't know if it'll try to use 4 or what. Probably would. Okay, so there we go. Good. Now we have everything. Again, things with subcomponents are going to be a pain, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, apparently. Let's do piston. Let's get one of these. Okay, now we should be ready. So, I think it's piston, interface, iron, and a piece of cable. Export. Nice. So there's a lot of work that goes into making that guy. I'm so glad that I'm going to have that automated. Bam, ME export cable. So let's get the import cable now, because we need both of these, and we're way over the time. We're going to have to do the automation next time, but at least you'll do it for you're going to get it for episode 40, the download. I'm going to be automating my ingot production. I also fill up this drive and with new drives and kind of put like ingots and stuff in there and fix up this system right here. I don't know what I'm going to do about those chests. Let me know what you think about how I can keep the system from exporting to these things. Maybe I can make an import only or something like that. But it's a supply bus, I think, so that's really what I want, to make sure it's hooked up to the system, right? But maybe I can do some kind of import thing so I can always have a certain amount in the system and it won't export to those, though. I think that's the way I'm going to have to do it. So anyway, let me know what you think about this episode and the way the ME crafting works and these disk drives and how you can format them and stuff to have just what you want. Tell me your formatting system, because I'm really up to hear anything there is to hear about these systems, because I have not used this previously. So again, let me know what you think. This is nethervvoid saying see ya, and stay frosty, guys.